You can tell me you don't have to do that even, yeah.
Hey, I've just done
Have
that
you
now.
included your audio in the
Yeah,
stream? Yeah.
all on ready to go.
Love it. We are
Look,
live.
hello everyone. I'm Louis Dowski, commentating with Lou this evening.
Co-coms. Mikey's ditched me to go racing.
I'm taking Mikey's place. How come you're not racing, Lou? Do you not race on the Sundays?
I wanted to, but we couldn't find a commentator, so
Ah,
being the good sport that I am,
you thought
I
you would
said I'd
take the
do it.
reins. Nah, fair play, mate. Someone's got to do it.
I said Nolly do it on a Saturday night, so
Oh, they do Saturday nights today. Fair play. Didn't know that.
yeah.
Interesting. So I take it that the race is always on a Sunday, then, is it?
Yeah, yeah, so I said Nolly race on Sunday, and I
Yeah.
race on
You and
Saturday.
Mikey's Saturdays. Well,
Well,
apart from
Mikey races
tonight.
Saturday and Sunday now.
Happy days. So do not do. I was always understand that you did the races in collaboration to what's being done on TV, but I take it that's not the case.
No, no, so what we did at the start of the season was we did a stream where we did FA Cup style ping pong balls in a bowl, and we
Yeah.
drew the tracks out for the calendar order, and then we did the same thing for the teams. Obviously not in this one because these are all done by the team bosses, but for the equal tier we did it all out of like random draw.
Okay. So no one picks their teams then. It's just done. Let's say done out of a random draw, and then they're assigned a
Yeah,
team
this
and a
this
teammate. I
one,
take it.
this one, the teams are picked in realistic, obviously, because it has to be done by team bosses. So each driver has a price. Um, each team has
Fair
a
play.
budget. I think it's 800,000 you start the season with. You choose who you want to sign, and the drivers are given targets to hit over the 5 races, the 5 race
Oh, right.
window.
Wicked.
Hit your target, and you can re-sign for the team that you're at for half the price, half your value. Don't hit your target. Um, you can only move to a team that is lower in the performance rankings than your current one.
Ah. So you had any big players be moved?
Yeah, yeah. We this is first race of this window, so we've had some movement. Sid is now a Mercedes driver instead of Red Bull because he didn't make his target.
Fair play.
Um, Ollie didn't hit his target and has moved from Red Bull to Alpha Tauri.
Yep.
Syrah didn't hit his target in Alfa Romeo and is now at McLaren. Dodo stayed at Williams, which I rate that.
Okay. Fair play.
Convict was a new signing for Aston Martin. Vale is a new signing for Alpine. Alan and Matt went from AlphaTauri to Red Bull. So all
So,
change.
so a lot of movement then, really.
Yes, yeah, a lot of movement.
Keeps it interesting, I guess, for the field.
Yeah, yeah, mix it up and hopefully keep the field nice and close.
Oh yeah, definitely. Are you jumping on board with first then? Well, Mikey's
I'm
out.
on with Convict. He's leading the train. He has got OTC Dreams just behind him.
Ah, the old Aston Martin. Have they sorted the rev glitch out on this yet?
Um, I've not had it. There was when I watched the stream from yesterday. There was no issues. So, hopefully,
Well, that's right then. Yeah, because I remember you like someone like me who's quite new into all this. If I want to like watch them and sort of see what they're doing, sort of thing, like gearing and that wise, it just sort of say it all sounds like they're like maxing out all the time.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't get an
It was
idea,
incredibly irritating that, but no, it seems to have been slightly
rectified,
fixed.
which is good.
But how much? I see you were doing some practice beforehand with some of the boys. Who's got pace? Who's not? Come on, be my Ted Kravitz.
To be fair, quite a few boys had the pace. To be honest, I don't. Well, because I was racing myself, I didn't really. I could only because I was at the back of the queue, sort of thing, with the times and stuff. I could only see like the people above me. So, trying to remember who was in it. So I think it was UK Allen and UK Matt was in it. They were looking pretty quick. Trying to remember who else was in there. Obviously, Sid and Ollie. To be fair, they're all looking, all looking pretty hot. To be fair, I was going to use another word for that, but I got to remember no swearing on the stream and stuff. So, yeah.
You can just minimum.
Like shit hot then. They're looking shit hot.
yeah, that's fine. 17.3s for Dreams and Cal. Mini Devil 18.2. Convict did a 19.4. Sid's invalidated his lap. Gaz has just gone through the first split. Purple, if you to believe the. Oh, he had a big. Back that right off. Tyres did not want to grip. Got Alan coming up to the last corner.
Gaz is on the grass at the minute.
Yeah, just letting people by. 18.8 for Alan. Matt's facing the wrong way. Trevor will love to see that.
Passes that Mill Vale, look.
17.2.
Nice.
Antho in the Williams. Just looking, when we were doing the team picks, some of the drivers didn't get picked. Very quick drivers did not get picked for a seat. And I was absolutely amazed at some of the names that missed out.
Keeps it interesting, doesn't it?
TTM Josh was a very quick driver in the Ferrari and has missed out on a seat.
Where's TTM Josh? Who's that? Is he in this? Is he?
No, he's not in here because he missed out on a seat. No one signed him.
Oh right.
Antho quite wide at the last corner. Williams turning like a boat.
Are they all the cars? Are they all the same, or are they actually as they are? Is it in realistic?
No. This is realistic performance. So
what they are in real life, pretty much.
Yeah, so the match performance, equal performance, is on a Saturday night. This one tonight is the realistic. So the Ferrari is the quickest car, followed by Red Bull, then Mercedes, then Alfa Romeo, then I want to say McLaren, AlphaTauri.
Okay.
Sid goes 17.9, P5. I think Williams is the slowest car.
Wow, that's really pretty realistic, to be fair, isn't it? And like I said, I'm a novice to all this, so I don't really know how all the layup is and how the setup is all sort of done when you configure all of it. So, from my understanding, the teams get to pick up grids for the cars. That sort of is that a thing that's done on this, or is it just a case of
pick up what? Sorry.
Do the teams get to do upgrades for their cars and stuff like that? You know, a bit like on the career mode.
No, you can't do it in.
Not really like that.
You can do that in career mode. You can't do it in online.
Ah, okay. I don't know if they might have implemented that into it.
It would have been good, but
yeah, it's not done. So it's basically just like it was at the start, then go select the team, and then that's it, sort of thing, and go from there.
Yes, yeah. So when you first load up the career mode, the performance chart is what we go off of.
Right. Okay.
So if you go off that, it does tell you that Ferrari, because when the game came out, Ferrari were the quickest car.
Yeah, they were. They were looking well. They were pretty quick as well, weren't they? But
yeah, the Red Bull was very marginally behind.
Change that on it, really.
OTC Dreams in the chat. TTM Josh would have bankrupted me, so I couldn't get him. I wasn't allowed to sign him to Mercedes.
Why not?
Because certain drivers, they have said certain drivers aren't allowed to take a seat in the top 3 teams because they would just literally run away with the race.
Right, so just gotta even it out pretty much then.
So, yes, to keep it a little bit more balanced, a little bit more fair, they've said them drivers can't have them seats.
Right. Ah, makes sense. Makes it fairer. It gives everyone the chance then, doesn't it? Is that why Mikey then sort of in the Alpha Male, is it?
He got signed by Syrah, I want to say, to the Alpha Romeo. No, Iswell, sorry. Who is Mini Devil in the lobby, P8 currently.
Oh, yeah. So I recognise Dodos, I obviously knows Trevs.
Everyone knows
Sid,
Trev.
Ollie, and Vale, but everyone else, and Sarah, but everyone else is a bit all new names for me. So it'd be interesting for me to see who does the business.
Dodo's crossed the line, 18.4 in the Williams.
A few 17s
Mikey
there.
is on a lap.
Top 5.
Mikey's backed off of his lap. He must have run wide somewhere. He's back in the pits. Bebs is going fractionally quicker. Very fractionally quicker, just under 1/10 of a second quicker in the middle sector. Sid calling you out in the chat.
Oh, what I was saying.
You put, don't think I've ever heard Louis go so long without swearing.
Taking the piss, isn't he?
120 flat for Bebs, improves by nearly 2/10. Trev did a 21.9. Midfield Maestro jumped up to a 17.9, 2/10 by Mikey in P5. Alfa Romeo currently 4th and 5th. Briefing Cows retired in the pit. Happy with his Q1 time. Thinks it's going to see him through.
Yeah, it's quite a solid time. He's happy with the P3 for the minute. Depends if anyone else can knock him off that spot.
That's only Q1. Only so the bottom, what will be here, bottom 3 will be going out this session.
Matthew 10, he's not even come out yet.
Antho is 3.5 tenths down through the middle sector. What's your favourite looking car of the current grid?
To be fair, I do like the livery of the Red Bull. As much as I don't like Red Bull like that, I do like the livery of the Red Bull. I do think it's smart. But then Ferrari's smart as well.
Personally,
quite a few nice
especially under the lights when we do a night race, I do love the look of the Williams.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a nice blue, isn't it, the Williams?
Mm.
It's a nice colour.
Vale retires in the pits. Mini Devil reserving for Black Spartan tonight. In my team, I am the Mercedes team boss. Up the Mercedes.
You are the Mercedes team boss, yeah?
Yep.
So you're the Toto Wolff, is it?
I am Toto Wolff. No, Mikey, no, this is so not right.
Oh, Anvil's just spun it. Set the 2.
So, Mini Devil 10.5 up through first sector. Qualifying. I don't want to say it's it's not the be all and end all here, but it is quite handy to qualify well here because it's difficult to overtake. Only real overtaking spot is into turn 1.
Straight. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's quite tight the rest of it, isn't it, really?
Can get one into turn 2, but you have to get a really good exit out of turn 1 and just hope that the car in front doesn't.
That makes a mistake.
Mini Devil to the line then. 17.6, moving himself P4. Love that. Ollie coming around. He is about to start a lap. In his new AlphaTauri colours.
I'm still trying to figure out how to do all this. The menu here. Right, here we go. Wait,
Evening, Sarah. In the chat. So, best one is right bumper changes your camera between broadcast and TV pod.
That's it. So you can see the comparison about.
Left trigger, right trigger goes up and down the tower
yeah,
on the left hand side.
Right, yeah. And then obviously your detailed is your tyre, and like the best lap sort of thing, yeah.
Yeah. So if you push X, Ollie's invalidated up at turn. What is that? Turn 5? No, turn 4. Yeah. So if you push X, you can. If you go down to the one that says detail, you can flick through tyre. Best is what they've set their best lap on, but it's qualifying, so they're all on softs.
Yep.
In the race, you get a few more options there. You can look at tyres, you can look at pit stops, you can look at penalties. All sorts.
Ah, okay. Quite a wide range of stuff to look at.
Yeah.
Just watching someone in the pits at the minute. Let's get out on the field.
Currently on
board of Banfield.
I'm on with Matt, SAS Matt.
I know, sorry. I'm with Sidrick at the minute.
Convict in front
Sector
of him?
2.
Convict with no front wing in front of him.
So
Matt through middle
smooth.
sector is half a second quicker. Mike is in the chat just for you. But oi oi, go on Louis. Pendeco.
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 The way you spelled it is Pendeco.
Pendeco. He said something to me earlier. I gotta find it. It wasn't even
18-4
Pendeco.
from Matt.
Is it Pembebo or something like that? What is it? You just Snapchat gets rid of stuff, doesn't it? Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, we put like Pembebo or something like that. Oh, I just noticed you messaged me earlier as well. Love that.
Ollie running short of ERS. Because he's in the last sector. Second gear for that hairpin, I'd personally take it in third. He's gone down an extra gear for the last corner as well, third. 18.4 does not improve. Syrah is on the charge though. Says he quite likes Hungary, Syrah. It's one of them Marmite tracks I find. A lot of drivers don't like it, but there are a few that do.
Hate it or love it. What's your favourite track?
That's a very good question. I have a lot of tracks I don't like.
What's the track you don't like? And I'll work out the ones that you don't. Well, the ones that you don't say, I guess you like.
List of the ones that I don't like.
Monaco is hard. Very, very tight.
Maybe just coming around the last corner. Silverstone is another one I don't like.
119.
19.6 from Bev.
6.
Not quite enough.
No,
he is going to be out. Wally.
I like Silverstone. I thought you would like Silverstone. I do like Silverstone. I think it's quite a nice track.
Matt's facing the wrong way. Matthew 10, that is. Convict's not going to make the line in time. But he should be safe. All these drivers now are safe because Matthew is not going to go any quicker and Beb's, I highly doubt. No, he's invalidated, so Beb's not going any quicker either.
Got 2 minutes. 2 minutes 40 to make it up.
Checker flag's out. Convict has crossed the line. Antho is going quicker by a quarter of a second. And he spun out the last corner. Great
Was that
pirouette.
Anfield?
Judges
Oh,
give
yeah.
it at least an 8 out of 10.
Be generous for the judges. What would you have given that?
As a judge, giving that a pirouette, wasn't a full pirouette, it was only half. So I'd give him half marks, I'd give him a 5 out of 10.
Half marks, 5. I'll agree on that one. Oh, I just realised the time remaining wasn't actually the time remaining on the track. It's just the time remaining on. What? So we had 2 minutes 40 left.
No, you've
We've
got
got
2
ya.
minutes 40 to complete your lap.
Right, got
Once the
you.
checker flag comes out. So, Matthew in 18th for Aston Martin, Trev 17th in the AlphaTauri, and Bebs 16th in the Haas. Midfield Maestro, hola, hola. And so the last corner is going to be a nightmare. That Williams has got no downforce.
To be fair, the Williams both in the
It
next
is
20.
the worst car on the game, mate. Don't envy you driving that.
No, absolutely not. Again, this is a lot. This is a lot about the car in real life, so doesn't it? Shame, really, because they've got a lot of history, the Williams, but
They have.
it just can't
Shame the
seem
car
to.
drives like a bloody boat.
Yeah, it does. I've seen that episode on Drive to Survive. They're doing the Williams, and I think it's maybe just signed Albon.
I don't think I've seen
Can't
that one.
remember. But yeah, shoot, they're saying that because they had that guy, the race head race engineer or something like that. And he said he's getting parts and they ended up like sacking him because he was taking too long to get things in. So they have the car built by a certain date, and they come to the first. You do like the practice sessions, like when they first get the car before they start the race starts. They're like the
Yeah.
what was it before the season starts? They didn't have
Pre-season testing.
yeah, pre-season testing. Yeah, they didn't have a car for it. Yeah, and she wasn't happy. Can't remember the owner's name now.
That was that Claire Williams?
That's it. Oh, Claire.
Alfa Romeo, is that Mikey? Oh, he's just gone past Gaza. So Mikey's leading the train now.
Yeah, Mike, you got that. Yeah. Out in the Alpha. Ferrari following. Yeah, so Leo, so you don't like Monaco. You don't like
Don't like
Silverstone.
Monaco. Don't like Silverstone. A lot of people hate on France. I don't mind France. Boring
France-
track to watch real
cool track.
life, but actual to drive, I don't think France is that bad.
That's quite a cool track, isn't it? France. I agree on that one.
When I was
do
on
like France.
pad, I could not stand Jeddah. As soon as I got a wheel, I love Jeddah.
Jeddah, is that where it's quite tight?
Saudi Arabia, high speed walls. It's like a high speed
Yeah.
Monaco.
Yeah, that's it. Then again, I did
You
a few
know,
practices
it's
with
like
Mikey
Monaco on
it, but-
crack was how I think I first described it to someone.
What, Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Doing a load of speed. Not that I've ever done that, but
But I'd say probably one of my favourite tracks is America to race.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Quite like the American track.
Mind you, they got that bit, and they've got the haircut at the top at the start of the track, haven't they? And go down and you've got is it the S's, is it?
Yeah.
The fast pace S's. That's pretty cool.
I think my very favourite track, they don't race there anymore, was Malaysia.
Okay.
That was my
Don't
very
think I've
favourite
raced around
track.
What, that just-
It's because it had a mix of everything. It had high speed, low speed, overtaking opportunities. It was wide. You know, just great racetrack. I've
Very fun, was it?
old school racetrack. 17-4. Mikey top of the
Okay.
pile. Gazza's beating him with
17-3.
a 17-3. 17-5. Cyril with an 18-5.
I must admit.
Maestro 17-9.
Oh, sorry. Looking at that Alfa Romeo.
Cow
Alfa Romeo is
17-6.
pretty
Mate, these times are flying in. Who's next? Convict, 19-1. Vale coming across the line now. 16-7. He's got it out. He's flopped it on the table.
I say, looking at the map, there's a good little. It's like 3 groups. Well, well, to be fair, they're sort of spacing out a bit now.
Sid next across the line, 17-8. Ollie went an 18 flat. Antho did an 18-9 and has stopped down at turn 1. People past it.
Some good. Oh,
Yes, you were saying.
16-7. Oh yeah, I say I quite like the look of the Alfa Romeo. To be fair,
It looks better this year than it did last, I think.
I like the shiny candy red on it sort of thing. It does look pretty nice, to be fair. And it's got the 4-leaf clover on it as well, isn't it?
I guess it does.
They're Quadrilla Pico, the production car.
For you Italian speakers. Matthew, let me guess, penalised. Penalised for what? I'm confused.
So Dodo's, UK Allen, Matt, Mini Devil. I think it's gone out yet.
They are all on laps now in the last sector. So
oh,
Mini
yeah,
Devil's
sure
back, come across the line, 17-3, puts himself P2.
On board with UK Allen now.
Allen.
Saying. Update at 109. So first cross of the line yet. Oh,
Allen 16-9.
Second. Straight into P2. Sliding straight into your DMs. Go on, lad.
Dodo's has backed off of his lap. He must have made a mistake somewhere.
UK Matt's
Penalised retiring. I actually didn't see that, Matthew. Shouldn't have brought it to my attention. I'm going to go look for it now. After the race. So, they're all on. Yeah,
Matt's just come out.
Laps. Yeah.
Matt's on his out lap. Dodo's.
Yeah, just crossed the line.
Did he have a spin or something, did he?
He must have made a mistake somewhere. Locking up into turn 1. I think Dodo is one of our very few no ABS runners now.
Is it? No ABS?
Yeah.
Fair play.
The only assist he runs is line. Vale. Oh, Dodo's run wide and invalidated.
Seen that.
That's done. And he's spun as well. Yeah, he.
Fair play.
Vale used to run just line as well, but he's turned ABS back on recently.
I see why. I tried it without ABS before, and well, you've got to be pretty confident with your braking.
Yeah. Max has a slight moment out of turn 1. Got away with it though. Mikey has just started a lap behind him as well.
Oh yeah, so he has. But it's funny. It's funny with obviously the old F1. I remember I was ages ago. That's why I got a wheel now, and like he's like, oh, I'll go on this. I played like racing games all my life sort of thing, but I've never really played F1 like that, especially like on a wheel. I had to go to Mikey's and like literally like the first second corner of I can't remember what the track was now. It was Abu Dhabi. Yeah, just span it like, and I was like, wow, this is hard. And then sound a wheel and that now it's from watching you boys, I think fucking hell, fair play. It's very impressive.
But I raced pad for a long time. When I first started league racing, I was on pad.
Yeah.
And it was only in February that I got a wheel myself. And I went round Sid's because we was having a admin
beers?
meeting before we even started
Right. Yeah.
PRL, and went round his and he said, "Oh, have a go on this. Have a go on my wheel. You not had to go on one yet." I had to go on his, mate. I couldn't make 3 corners. Couldn't chain 3 corners.
It's different, isn't it? It's very alien, isn't it? Like when you go from a pad,
And now,
you know,
don't
you
look
wouldn't
back.
go back to the
Don't
controller.
look back now.
Nah, I don't blame you. It's just having that leap of faith, isn't it, to try something new. Like no one's going to be a pro at it straight away, but like certain tracks I've done on my pad, and a wheel makes it so much more funner.
Yeah. If I was to go to racing pad now, I could do it, but I'd have to practice for like a good week or 2 before I feel confident I could do it again.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But yeah, I enjoy F1 so much more with a wheel.
I say it's the little movements, isn't it? When you need to make the little inputs you can on the wheel on a like a stick. You like
So,
it's
people
you sort of
used to say,
you roll it, don't you, on the front.
how true this is. I mean, I believe it to be true, and I felt it was true when I raced on pad. That they always said, "Oh, pad's got an advantage in braking and in traction." I was like, "I'll get out of it. You're just trying to justify it to yourself." As soon as I got a wheel, I was like, I understand now why you say pad has got an advantage in traction, because the controller vibrates when you're on the limit of grip.
Yeah.
When you have a wheel, when you're putting the throttle down, especially when you're first learning like no TC, you're gambling with how much power you put down.
Yeah, no, definitely. And then you know when you put too much power down because you're in a spin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
By that point, it's too late.
Yeah. You ain't saving it and you've lost time instantly, you know what I mean? But now, like, when I had the little practice session with boys earlier, I was obviously, when me and Mikey last had done this, I was like, oh, I'm going to go with no traction control, just going to go for it. And I was doing alright, but I was just not nowhere near the speed. I was doing like 126, and then when I put it onto like medium TC, then again, like I got like a 120, which wasn't too bad. So, yeah, it's trying to find the happy medium, isn't it? Really, like you say on the
It's a
pad, you get the
very
vibration, don't you?
yeah. Obviously I learned no TC on pad. I was used to it, but it's a very steep
Sensation.
learning curve. Learning no TC, especially on a wheel. Very steep learning curve.
Oh,
I
absolutely,
made
yeah.
loads of mistakes when I first did it. Now
But
I'm a lot more confident. I'd say like a wheel is far more, like you say, far more precise with your inputs.
yeah, you can make them minor inputs, can't you? Instead of like
Yeah.
overcompensating. Because on pads you can overcompensate big time. You know what I mean? You might throw it into a corner too, like, especially on like, you know, we got like switchbacks. If you're trying to do like a switchback, you do it too much one way, you ain't keeping that tight line, are you? You're gonna run it wide. But yeah, I certainly might get. It'd be nice to get like this, like a seat and be sat down. Like I say when I went to that Silverstone thing yesterday and did the single like the track car around
Oh,
the
you did
track.
F3 yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, like
Had to go
sat
in
down
F3
on that, it's wicked. It's just a different sensation altogether. But like on that thing is with that compared to this is you've got the vibrations having you can feel it. The car starts twitching behind you. You know you're on the limit for the back end's gonna start stepping, so you know when to like ease off a little bit. But yeah, it'd be wicked to have like a racing seat, just where you sort of laid down more into it.
I have one myself. I don't know. Oh, you've seen my my setup, and my seat is on the floor.
Yeah, that's decent. Yeah, but you got the Fanatec as well, haven't you? Did you get a lot of feedback with your
Yes.
Fanatec?
Yes.
What more than you
So
will
I've
the
got the I've got the CSL DD, so mine's a direct drive wheel.
Yeah.
So before direct drive, they were all belt-driven wheels. Direct drive,
Right.
you get a lot more where you get more sort of like instant feedback.
Yeah, instead of it being on the belt sort of thing.
But
Yeah, no, fair
I've never
play.
driven anything else. I've only ever driven on. I did like 2 or 3 laps on Sid's wheel, which I think is a Logitech. Don't quote me.
What, the G920? That's what I got.
I think it's a G920 he's got. I think. Don't quote me. Then I got my Fanatec, and yeah, so that's what I'm used to. That's all I know.
Yeah, no, fair play. Did you just so when you went to the wheel, you just thought, what I'm trying to get instead of going like buy cheap, buy twice sort of thing? Not saying that the G920 is cheap, by all means, but do you just think, well, if I'm gonna get some, I'm gonna get some like I'm gonna keep for like a while. So you thought I'd get the Fanatec sort
Yeah,
of thing? Is that the sort of
yeah. The
way you
idea,
looked
the
at it?
idea was I'm not going to upgrade that for years.
Yeah,
Got no
no,
need
definitely, yeah.
to sort of change it. Briefing cow's not on that.
Yeah, so you got it's a good bit of kit in it, really.
It
Oh, got a
is.
few boys here on the 116. UK Allen,
Yeah, we've got
Greens and
Sid
Vale.
on a lap in 10th. Needs to get a lap in now. Otherwise he is on the bubble.
Oh yeah,
Sira's happy with his work.
Mikey's happy as well. Job done.
Sira up to...
How's
Oh,
it?
sorry, Sid up to P7. As he crosses the line. Is that Ollie coming across the line? Only P12 for Ollie, the championship leader. Out in Q2.
A lot of
Boats
ground to
are
make
the
up.
Williams coming round the last corner. Antho's gone. Antho's had a spin at the last corner. Dodo's then to the line. Can he make it through? Oh, he's P10. Currently he's through. Matt's not going any quicker. Midfield Maestro is going quicker, so Dodo's not safe yet.
112. Oh, you might do it here. Oh,
Midfield Maestro has knocked him out. That's... Well, Dodo's P11. Reefing Cow goes 16.9 up to P3. Convict's bailed on his lap. That's what I love to see. Both my boys into Q3. Love that. Mercedes. No bias in this commentary box at all.
8 and 7. What are you for today? You open for 1 and 2 here?
No, just number 1, don't crash into one another. Number 2,
Clean
don't
racing,
crash,
get the points. Happy days.
finish. Don't crash and finish. That's all I ask. Yes, Sid,
No.
I agree. In the chat, up the Merc.
They win the day after looking at some match fixing breaches. Not that you can do it.
What's that?
So they're after looking at some match fixing breaches. Supporting the
No.
Mercedes.
People were accusing Sarah of rigging the league, which was I
Were
thought
they?
was quite funny. Yeah. So,
Interesting.
Antho 15th in the Williams had a spin at the last corner. Convict 14th in the Aston. Ollie ended up 13th in the AlphaTauri. Work to do in the race for him. SAS Matt in the Red Bull P12 and Dodo's P11 in the Williams. There's only a second covering the top 12 in that session. You did, Antho. You did try. You lost that. I watched it and you lost it at sort of like the midpoint of the corner. Really odd place to lose it. I'm guessing just as you got on the power. Cyril saying Sid's doing better in the Merc. That's because there's no pressure in the Mercedes, Cyril. I don't pressure him. All I say is bring it home.
So we can ask for, isn't it?
Sid's other half Sheila in the chat. Ollie, did you make top 10? You troll, Sheila. You troll.
So, you were saying about corners earlier. That hairpin corner's got to be Dodo's. Who kept spinning on that last corner in the Williams?
Oh, Amfo corner.
Anfield,
The last
Anfield
corner.
corner, Anfield corner. That's set in stone. That one, Anfield corner there. Little spin on that hairpin.
And so that corner, if you push it, you probably will lose it. But if you don't push it, you lose a second.
That's it.
That's the fine line you tread when you race, mate. I'm afraid.
Go home, innit? So who's on that lap then? We've got Gaza, we've got Mikey, we've got Mini Devil, we've got Garrett Vale, and Cyril all on their out laps. A few boys in the pits at the minute.
Vale leading the train. Right, I'm going to ask you right here, right now. Money where your mouth is. Who's getting pole?
Who's getting pole?
Who's getting pole?
That's a very good question. Well, from what I've seen so far, and obviously being new into this, I don't know. I'm feeling Cedric. I'm feeling Cedric might grab a pole here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
My money's on Vale.
Money's on Vale.
Yeah, in the Alpine.
I know Mikey might be a bit upset with that one, but Mikey is looking fast as well.
I think he's realistic. I think he's a top 5 is achievable for Mikey here.
I think Mikey's going to get a third. I think Mikey's going to be top 3. I think he's got a bit of fire in his belly to push his alpha to the limits in Q3. I think he knows what's at stake here.
This first run, you just want to banker on this first run. Don't want to invalidate, don't want to mess up, so that you can give it full beans on your second run.
Well, if anyone hits one of them 150, 150 signs, you get 100 points, right?
Cheers, then.
100 points to Gryffindor.
Vale, second to last corner, just about to come to Antho corner.
Ample corner, is it? Let's go on Vale, here we go.
Syrah is just behind him, so Vale to the line.
116.5.
16.5.
That's a big one.
Syrah, 17.4.
Mikey coming up.
Mikey up next.
Oh.
17.1.
71.
Mini Devil 17.9. Gazza coming to the line 17.1. OTC Dreams, I think Dreams could challenge Vale for pole. Obviously, he's got the quicker car.
The Mini Devil's at 1.7. Let's see what his
briefing
counterpart can do.
Validated.
So it's on the second to last corner. To come to Anfield
Dreams
corner
coming
now.
around the last corner. Here we go. Dreams 17 flat.
Here we go then, Cedric. Oh, what's 17.5? So he's at the 6th. 6, 7, and 6 for your boys.
We'll take that. We'll take that. Alan's on an outlet. Midfield maestro. Got a little bit of traffic in front of him.
What I'm going to say is, not ruining anything, not saying any more details, but the race at the minute, not this race, the actual race at the minute, very, very interesting. Just from what I'm hearing in the background.
I haven't got it on.
Very interesting.
I'm going to watch
to say the least.
I'm going to watch it after.
Wish I had the facility to record.
I don't. It's a thing called Sky Go on my phone. 17.9 from
I'm one of them little fire stick thingies. Fire stick jobby.
16.9 from Briefing Cow. That is an Alpine 1-2 provisionally.
Alpine 1-2.
To be fair, it's on Channel 4 at midnight, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Alan's invalidated.
Beddy boys for me then. Bath bot bed.
Well, I say midnight. It's half 12. It's on Channel 4 in the UK. Half 12 till 2.
It's late, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but Channel 4 only get the highlight. They only get the rights to the highlights, and when it's an evening race over here, like America or Mexico next up, or Brazil, they have to wait a certain amount of hours before they're allowed to show it.
Ah, right, okay. Oh, yeah.
Right, Alan is going again after invalidating his first lap. Mikey's already on another outlet.
Luke.
Just see the throttle input bouncing there where Alan's running some traction control. I think Alan also runs automatic gears.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Manual gears is something that's it takes time to get used to.
Yeah, it does. Especially if you're not used to doing manual gears.
No, again,
Mind
a
you-
lot of this game is practice. Practice,
Oh, yeah.
practice.
It's like anything, isn't it? But it's all practice, isn't it, really? If you want to be good at it, you put time into it. But again, that's another good beauty of the wheels, isn't it? You've got the flappies, you know what I mean? It's not on the controller, it's
Yeah.
was it X.
I used to do it on controller as
Today?
well.
Did you?
Yeah. And so did Mikey. But we had different ways of doing it.
What did you do? LB and RB as your...
16.6 from Alan, P2.
LB up, RB down, wasn't it?
No, Mikey used to do LB for
So you-
upshift and RB for downshift.
That's it. Yeah, because when you're braking, you can
I-
go down sort of thing.
I used to use X for my downshift and A for my upshift.
Okay. I know what you mean.
On my
That's
pad.
that's a generic way, though, isn't it?
Yes. I preferred it.
Oh,
Oh, Mikey spun!
it.
Oh,
No,
he clattered the wall.
Oh, he's just been chinned for that. It's just
got
just
black
Fizz's
eye.
controller. Got that
No,
emotion
he
of black
already
eye.
launched the wheel once and broke it.
I think he just has. I know he's letting people past. Very sportsmanlike. It's good to see. 17-1. He's not far from Mark. Once he gets to that
He
top three,
might
the money's on
just
the top
have
three.
time to get in, get a new set of tyres on and go again.
Oh, Sid's letting me
Here we go,
down here.
fail.
One of your drivers let me down here. I said Sid might be able to take the top spot here, but you know, sitting there in 8th. And he's in pit as well. Hey, if he's in that chat, tell me to get out of pit.
I know
What are you doing?
he's got time to get out. Don't worry.
Oh, get a banker, is it? I think you're right though, Lou.
Oh, there's a car in Vale's way. Is that going to cost him in sector 1? No, he's still going quicker.
I think Sid's there, me, look. He's out now, look. Good lad. I'd like to see.
You got in his ear.
Got on his head. Oh, he rent free at the minute. Who's out still? Mikey out still? Go on, lad.
Currently on with Vale, who's middle sector.
Looking fast as well. I think
So
Vale's gonna go
close to the
for.
track limits. He's 2/10 up.
I think yeah, he's gonna
On
go for a new
course.
record here.
On course for a 16.3.
Just makes
Bear
it
in
look
mind,
so
pole
easy,
time.
like. Makes
Pole
it so
time
easy.
yesterday was a 15.8 in the equals here.
Looking for a new one here. Oh!
16.3 it is for Vale.
Oh, he said no pressure, lad. All right. Can you hear me?
Mikey's recharging. Dreams is on an out lap, so Gaza next up on a lap.
That's what I mean. Like watching
2
Bale go
tenths.
around there, he just made that look so easy. Like seems to float
Mate,
around the corner. It's
I've
like,
raced him. I've been racing him for like 2.5 years now,
right.
and he's always like that. I don't. It's very rare you see him put a wheel wrong.
It's like so smooth. Like, I'm going around there, like the corner he's going around now. Like, I'm there, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like in and out, like I'm like weaving around the corner, like. But to be smooth and consistent, you know what I mean? Like drawing a circle,
16.8.
drawing a curve.
16.8 from Gaza. Syrah, how have you not invalidated that? Making up your own track, man.
Where we at? Oh, Mikey's going for one, I think.
Syrah comes round Antho corner.
Oh, Mike. Plus 19.
And 17.1 for Syrah. 2/10 improvement. Midfield Maestro coming around the last corner, just about to start his lap. Brief and Cal doing the same. Sid's backed off of his lap.
We think now 69.
Mini Devil's not going.
Sid,
Dreams.
come on, mate. 125.
Sid. Dreams
Put
coming
them
around
in
the
the
last
mouth is.
corner. Runs
Just
the
lost it all.
line, 16.7. Right, session's over. These are the last laps they are on now. Syrah's not on a lap.
Mike's let us both down there. We said top 5. And Mikey. I said top 3. Top 6 there, P6.
Midfield Maestro is on a lap. Oh, taking a lot of
Bale's up
inside.
again.
He's half a second up.
Cool faster. Wow.
Midfield Maestro 17.5. Vale next across the line then.
I think he's gonna smash his time again, you know. I don't.
16.3, half a tenth quicker.
Christ.
Sid didn't improve, 17.5, so he stays 10th.
Oh,
Mini Devil went up to P7.
Said alright.
You gave him the commentator's curse, mate, that's what it is.
Oh, mate, that's it. I'll take this car. Fair play to Vale. That's a nice driving that.
That is a
Driving.
cracking lap in the Alpine. Good to see Alan on the front row, though, in the Red Bull. Nice to see him on a return to form. He's had some very good races as of late.
What is the standings at the minute? You said Ollie was championship leader.
Ollie is championship leader.
P14, is it now? P14 in this. Trying to make up. So interesting.
Just going to go through the grid. Vale, Alan, Dreams, Cal, Gaza, Mikey, Devil, Syrah, Maestro, Sid is your top 10.
Well done,
Syrah,
chaps.
Vale is an alien. That alien wouldn't have won that race yesterday if it wasn't for a safety car. Just saying. I had him on toast yesterday. Me and Mikey both had him on toast.
So when you press start, it's
Maestro.
the AI race for you.
Well, when we press start, no.
No, you know when you press start on there sometimes, because online it still races around for you, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah, the AI will race around for you.
I reckon someone's doing that. And then last minute, as they get on the straight, they're coming off it.
No, because people would
The
report
work
that.
they get.
Plus, the AI is only set to 70, so you would end up at the back anyway.
That's it. Well, that was very interesting qualifying.
Yep,
Interested to see
race to come.
race start. To use
So
quick off the mark.
I'm currently looking at the race director. Sid, is that more bits you're cheering? Love that. Looking at the race director, Dreams is the only one inside the top 12 that's gone for the hards currently. Oh no, midfield maestro in the Alfa Romeo opting for the hards. Dodos are opting for the hards. It's a bold but risky strategy, I think.
That someone's going for the hards, if they.
A few drivers have. We'll see in a minute. I'm quickly going to go for a wee before the race starts. I'll be back in a moment.
I want to make a drink quickly.
Oh, back in the room.
Let's have it. Oh,
Sid's giving him the ready up message.
I'll spin out. I wonder what that was. Phone started playing something.
So you asked about. You asked about the championship standings, didn't you?
Yes.
So currently, Ollie is leading the championship. Syrah is second. Alan is third. Gazza's fourth. SAS Matt is fifth. Antho is sixth. LMB is seventh, who's not racing tonight due to like a power fuse issue.
Okay. Not pay his electric bill.
Yeah.
Got to put
Pay that
£10.
electric bill, boy.
Got to put a tenner on the meter.
I'll put
Hey,
50p in the meter.
Hey lad, stick 10 on me lecky lad.
Dreams is 8th, Reefing Cow is 9th, and Sid is 10th in the standings.
Interesting. And what from Ollie's top spot? How many points is he from the next guy?
He has a 20-point lead.
20-point lead. So could all change in this race.
Gonna have a quick look. That looks like Vale is on hards to me.
Yeah, it's on hards on the whites.
So a lot of the drivers have gone hard instead. So Vale, Alan, Dreams, Cow, the top 4 on hards. Gazza's gone mediums. Mikey's gone hards. Mini Devil and Syrah mediums. Maestro's gone hards. Sid's gone mediums. There's more hard runners than medium runners.
Take a few out of some tires to warm up.
1, 2, 4, 5 medium runners. That is the key. But with hard runners around other hard runners, they're all going to have the same problem. Whereas if you had the likes of Gazza on the front row, on mediums to Vale's hards, he'd probably get a better launch and would be leading down to turn 1.
It's true.
I am expecting to see Alan lead out of turn 1.
Well, you reckon he's going to dive bomb it on the inside?
With his traction control of the start, I think he will get a better start than Vale. I can fully see him being alongside, if not in front, by turn 1.
Interesting. Who's your money on? Who's your money on to win?
To win, I think it's Vale's race to lose, personally.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got a few tenths over the rest of the field.
Yeah, I'll with you on that one. In his qualifying, he really showed his
Oh,
form there.
Midfield Maestro has just told me in the chat, rain in 15 minutes.
Boys. Okay. Who's gonna have to start then?
Go 5 lights. Lights are out. And
Oh,
they're
he's
off.
off then. Oh.
Dreams has got a lightning start.
Oh.
He's just got between the two of them.
He's dead as well. Oh, light work. This is Briefing Cow. Briefing Cow's got a lightning start as well. Through there as well, no contact from anyone, I think. Not seeing the contact.
Gazza up into
Too
4th
far.
at the start as well. Oh, making it through pretty cleanly down into turn 2. Looks all good to me. Oh, there's a Ferrari going very, very wide. That is Dreams.
Very wide. Oh.
Him and Vale. He's got the inside line for the chicane. Vale's going to try around the outside. Oh, there's no room there. There is literally 0 room. And we've got a yellow. That's a virtual safety car. Full course yellows.
Not even a lap down
that
yet.
is for.
Safety cars up, yeah. What was the contact on this then? I seen them. Vale just like went through Dreams, didn't he?
There was only wheel-to-wheel contact, and no one lost any wing. I think it's only set to standard. So.
Oh, my screen
No,
it showed
no,
it. He showed it like they went like through each other. He turned into like a ghost.
Oh no, it was just
Interesting.
some wheel-to-wheel contact.
Which we contest for then. Briefing
If
Cow
you
at
don't
the
have any
minute.
type of contact.
Oh, in at the minute.
Reef and Cow got a lightning start, but so did Dreams. I couldn't believe Dreams went between Alan and Vale off the start.
Oh.
Who's that in the pit? It is Dodo's in the pit. He was the cause of the VSC. Not sure where he's lost the wing. It's a long way back from there, but anything can happen. Safety car.
Absolutely.
In lap 2, there's a long way to go. A lot of racing to do. We're back under green flag conditions.
Briefing Cow's
Vale
running away
chasing
with it,
down
isn't it?
Dreams again now. Well, Alan,
boys,
turn the
Vale's
ERS
glitching.
off, man. You're on 5%. Turn it off. He did this last week.
What was that? Left his ERS on.
He's left his ERS on. He's got it on round every corner. Look, he's on 6%. There we go. He's turned it off. Oh dear.
How are you seeing what he's got on? By the way.
If you go press X and telemetry enabled.
Enable. Oh yeah. Happy days. It was disabled. Oh yeah, he's got none. He's depleted that big time.
DRS enabled now. 2 laps gone. Oh, Sid! You've let me down.
Well, what's he done?
He's had a spin at Antho corner.
Going at Cedric corner soon. That's enough laps in this race to take that title. Take the name.
Very tight bunch in the midfield here.
Yeah, very tight.
Mini Devil on the medium compound to Alan's hards. But Alan has got no ERS.
Yeah, he's still burning it as well, isn't he? I don't know if he's turned it off yet.
No, he's recharging now, but he's only got 13%, whereas the cars around him look at 65 for Syrah, 90 for Mini Devil.
Mini Devil, yeah, 90, yeah, 92 now. Then you got Mikey on 91 behind him, 71. Everyone's
Me and Mikey were absolutely roasting people for their ERS usage.
Save when it matters, doesn't you? Really. He's got the lowest
Fast
ERS
slap
there.
then to Gazza.
120.
It's going to be, should be an easy move for Mini Devil if he, oh no. He elected not to burn the ERS to get the move done. A slight twitch on the exit. Turn 1.
Go on, mate.
Antho on
Go on, mate.
SAS map. Gonna go the long way round. No. No room there.
It's a very tight track, isn't there? There's not a lot of.
Antho's gone!
Anfield's
He's
gone,
had
is
a
he?
spin up at turn 4.
Oh,
He
he's
wants every corner
fine
named
again.
after him on this track.
Cedric's in the
So
pits.
sits in the pits. Must have had some wing damage. That's coming over awfully grey.
Is it? We put it in some rain, are we?
Well, Midfield Maestro said there was going to be some rain.
Interesting. Going for all wet soon, is it?
Spice things up a little bit. Only thing with rain, obviously, DRS gets deactivated. It becomes difficult to make
All comes down to skill then, doesn't it, really? In the
a move.
old
Oh
rain.
yeah, in the rain, it's a lot harder in the rain.
So the guy at the Silverstone yesterday said he's like, one of the instructors is like a professional like racing driver, and he said, you know, you learn more about your car in the wet than you do in the dry, just because of the way the car moves around.
Oh yeah, I mean, in any motorsport, I think rain is the greatest leveler, greatest equaliser.
Oh, absolutely.
You could have a car that's underpowered, or isn't, you know, as efficient aerodynamically, but the rain will just level that out.
Definitely. Thing is, if you're good in the rain, like, you're gonna be good. Even better in the dry, wouldn't
Brits
you?
tend to be pretty good in the rain because we're used to it.
What's that?
I said Brits tend to be pretty good in the rain because we're used to it.
Oh, absolutely. That's what like Hamilton's and your Russells and your Landos sort of shine through, isn't it?
We won't talk about
Well,
Lando's rain experience in Russia.
Bad one, was it?
Oh mate, he was on for his first win and then he decided to not pit.
Oh wow. Just cost himself the whole fucking race then.
Yeah, he pretty much cost himself the win. But hey, who am I to judge? He drives for McLaren, I don't.
It's, yeah,
So
the thing, innit?
he must be doing something right that I'm not.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Tell you what, some job the way being an F1 driver. Some job.
It is, but then like everyone says, you know, you could be a footballer, you could be a F1 driver, any professional, you know, in any sort of like public facing role where you're
In the
use the
spotlight.
term famous. You know, you get no private
Yeah.
life, which is why they get paid the money they do.
No, that's it.
Don't get me wrong, I still think, you know, some of the money that's bandied about is ridiculous amounts.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all down on sponsorship deals and stuff, though, isn't it, really? That's why
Don't
they
get me
get the
wrong,
money.
like, these guys that drive F1 in real life, yes, they put their lives on the line every time they go out on track. So yes, they get paid a bit more for that.
Danger
And
money,
I
innit?
fully agree with that. But, you know, to pay someone 10 million, for example, to drive their car, OTC Dreams and Vale going at it down into turn 2.
Oh, we're absolutely going
Vale
for it
gets
as well.
moved on. So yeah, I can see
Hold
them getting paid like what you'd class as danger money to me and you. But like I say, to pay someone 10 million for driving a car, I don't think that's on. When
It's
that
a lot,
money
innit?
could go to something better use. You know,
Oh,
for
absolutely.
a lot of people less fortunate out there, you could take half that and still live a very, very comfortable life.
Oh, easy, yeah. Absolutely. Well, so you look at some footballers, the money they're on. I mean,
Yeah.
silly money, really, isn't it? But like I say, it pays, innit? The sponsors, X, Y, and Z, it all pays, so.
This is true.
Who we judge in that sense, you know what I mean? It's just mad, isn't it, really?
We've got a
Oh,
4-car fight for 5th place currently. We're headed by Sierra in the McLaren. You've got Alan in the Red Bull. Mini Devil looking to make a move on Alan into turn 1. No, he's not going to send it. Mikey's just dropped off the back of
where's my Mike? He's still an 8th, isn't he? Just stepped off the pace a little bit on the cars in front of him.
He just got back in that DRS though, so still, if he can stick in that DRS for the rest of this lap, then he's within a chance of, you know, clawing back that gap. Good pit stop. He could jump one or two of them, maybe all three. Now, from my experience, I got, how many laps did I get out of the mediums yesterday? I got about 17 laps out of my set of mediums yesterday. But by that point, they were pretty
Shot.
dead.
Yeah,
I think the pit window, they said, is lap 16. Bebbs picks up first 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Easily done. This track, very easily done.
Yeah, Mike did say yesterday you and him were 1 and 2 to sort of cruising, and then you had was it 2 safety cars, and then
oh mate, don't even wind me up. Don't even wind me up.
Why?
Literally, we was 1-2 cruising. He was about 1.2 behind me. Granted, he was quicker than me, I think, on the day. But we had a I had a 5-second lead over Vale. Safety car come out and just killed our race. I said to him, literally, it was that comfortable. The term I used was smoking cigarettes. It was that comfortable.
having a whiskey as well, was it? It's having a cigarette and a whiskey while just racing around,
yeah.
Like.
Could have done them laps all day long. But no. Safety car come out and had other ideas.
Always away in it. You can't wait it, really.
Safe to say, last night I was fuming. We ended up 2nd and 3rd between the two of us. And we weren't happy with 2nd and 3rd, if you can believe that.
Well, no, you wouldn't be, would you, if you're 1st and 2nd? That's mad, though. It's racing for you, innit? It's how it turns like that. Turns on the 6th.
Yep. Oh, Alan, we got great.
Matthew's got a penalty as well.
Alan's just got the move done on Sierra. Sierra looks like he might be struggling for a little bit of grip now. In that McLaren. Oh, Mikey's gone!
Mikey's been there. No way. So
can't park that there, sir. Just before the race, we was chatting to him before the race. He did say he was struggling, didn't he?
He did. Saying that, I gave him a little text before the race started saying, what did I say? I'm expecting big things. He went, mate, rear off, my car is horrific. No lying. Is it the car or the driver?
If he's running the same, if he's running the same setup that we ran yesterday, it worked pretty well. The rain has just started as well. Just started raining. You go on board, you can see the raindrops on the halo.
Yeah, you can. It's now.
Dream's going to look for a move on Vale. Not into turn 1.
Greasy. Especially if it was only a little shower. It'd be very greasy out there.
I don't know. I think it'll be sort of like 3 or 4 laps before we see any pitters for possibly some intermediates. Don't know how long this rain is going to last. That's something we don't have access to, is the weather forecast.
I was going to say, we've got weather radar, are we? Check the weather radar, see what it's saying.
I normally have a mole in the field, someone down in pit lane, and tell me what's happening. No one playing
Ain't
ball
got that.
today. So Alan has gapped Cyril by 1.4 seconds since overtaking him at the start of this lap.
So he has. And a Red Bull as well.
Now I know that Vale does not like wet conditions.
Oh, I wish I could record this race.
Midfield Maestro is in the pits. He's the first one going to Inters. Get the tyre chart up.
Going for it, is he? He is as well.
Well, he's in.
Oh,
He's
Michael's
in.
just gone in as well. Oh no.
Is he?
Oh no, sorry,
No,
midfield
Mikey's gone
Maestro,
round.
sorry.
Midfield Maestro has gone on to the
Same
Inters.
car.
Is this the call of the century? We've got a spinner in Sector 1. That's Mini Devil. That is Mini Devil. That's Mercedes in the mud. DRS disabled. That means I reckon you'll see these cars flood into the pits this lap. But this could work in Dream's favour here, because Vale's going to get double stacked with Briefing Cow. Yeah, Briefing Cow's in, Vale's in. So Dreams should be able to jump Vale here.
Alpine 1-2, but it's going to change now, isn't
that's
it?
going to end
Oh,
up.
no.
That's going to end
Dreams
up.
in.
Alpine Ferrari, I think. Unless
Yeah.
Alan can jump one of the Ferraris as well. So it's all going off in the pit lane. So we've got Dreams, Cow, Dreams,
Isn't it?
Vale, Alan, Gaza. Oh, he's in the pits now.
Track's getting saturated now.
Midfield Maestro's already got them tyres up to temp as well. Into 7th he is after making that call a lap earlier than everyone else.
So we're back to as it was at the start of the race. Briefing Cow and Dreams at 2nd, and Bale's got to make up that pace again.
Did get double stacked,
Indeed.
unfortunately for Vale. Cyril all over the back of Gazas. Now Cyril's a pad driver now. In the wet, pad drivers do have a distinct advantage on traction.
Yeah, because I can feel it, can't they, in the trigger.
Yeah, it's much easier. I found it much easier to drive in the wet on the pad.
Shame you
Cyril
can't get
got
your
past Gaza with ease.
shame you can't get the pedals to do that, really.
I think
Oh, that's 3 seconds.
best pedals you can buy
Fanatec
are
ones?
hydraulic. No, they're hydraulic pedals. It's from a company called I can't pronounce it. Husinkveld.
Okay, sound German.
No, they're Swedish, I believe.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yes. And they're hydraulic. There's 3 pedals. And yeah, they're the best pedals money can buy. They're like £2
But they're
grand
not-
for a set of pedals.
I was going to say that. Better 2Gs. Christ. That's dedication, if you buy a sort of setup like that.
Mainly it's the pro esports drivers that use them.
As I say, the average Joe ain't going to be buying them.
But then, I think it was Jarno Opmir had a set, and then he couldn't use them because in the official F1 esports, you have to use the Fanatec equipment that they provide.
Oh, right, so it's all got to be regulated sort of thing, is it? It's got to be
So
sort of
there was
they
no
provide
point in
it.
him using them because he couldn't use them come the esports.
Ah, right. Ooh. We went wide and Surges went wide then. On don't know what
I'm
corner it was.
currently on with Ollie,
Just was it end section 2?
who is in a sandwich between Matt and Minidel.
So the F1 esports is that sanctioned by F1 as well, or is it just different
Yes.
sort of little collective? It's
No,
sanctioned by
that
F1
is
as well, is it?
that's run by F1.
Oh right, okay. Remember something a while back, McLaren apparently they actually got an esports F1 someone from there and actually put them in one of their F1 cars.
I don't know about that. I do know Gran
That's kind of what it
Turismo
was
back
on.
on GT6. They ran an esports competition. And the top drivers got invited to obviously their esports competition. And then the winners basically made a career out of racing in real life. They went on to race Le Mans and all sort of like GT car racing.
Oh well, okay.
All because they were
Yeah.
quick at a game.
Well, yeah. Well, they were saying well, like you say, this well, wasn't. I don't think it was F1. I think it was like McLaren definitely did something for. I don't know if it's for F2 or F3 maybe. I'm not too sure, but they did something where they had esports like a driver film of the F1 esports, and like they're putting them in like they're like sort of similar in the test facility, like sort of seeing how they fare against like an actual driver. And this guy was doing it, like saying he looked pretty good to be fair. And they're saying because it's still the sort of same principles. The only difference is you ain't got the physics side of things. If you know what I mean, you haven't got like like on the USA they're saying about that hairpin corner in the wind. That's the only thing they can't count into it because it's the game. But they said because it's the same sort of thing. The track's the same. You know what I mean? The position where they're going to position the car is going to be similar. It was it's pretty interesting to be fair.
The thing I don't like about simulators like this, like F1 game, and the simulators that you see the drivers use, is like things like the curbs and that. Especially when you race on F1. Like if you look at where Vale is now, he's all over that curve. You can't do that in real life. The car would bottom out.
Nah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You're dragging it a lot. You're ripping bits off the bottom and everything.
Yeah.
That's
Which
what I mean.
is where I think
yeah.
F1 could be the game could be a bit more realistic in that aspect.
Oh, 100%, definitely. Especially like when you go over like what's it the knuckles sort of thing. Like the knuckles. If you went over that in F1 car real life, you've ripped the whole bottom of the undertray of the car.
Mini Devil binned it.
That's
Well,
it.
the sausage curbs. That's a safety car, full course safety car. Missed him. Where is he?
Yeah, sausage curb. That's it.
Oh, he's binned it over there. You can't park that there, sir. Briefing Cow is going to be fuming with that. 8.8 second lead wiped out because we get a safety car.
Vale's licking his lips right now as well.
Well, he was under pressure from Alan. So
Was he?
either he is or
Oh
not.
yeah, Alan's still on him.
Sid didn't get lapped, so
I'm
Sid is
not
loving
Sid
life.
after this. That's the Ulster. The Ulster's 9th.
Matthew is in the pits.
Ooh,
Trev's just gone past him into P13.
Get on, Trev.
I wonder if excuse me, this rain is due to clear up before the end of the race.
How'd you find that out?
You don't.
You don't. Like
You
no,
don't.
not with the rain. Like, how did you know the rain was going to happen?
Oh,
Like,
Midfield Maestro put it in the Twitch chat.
Is Midfield Marshall the one who set up the race?
No, no, no. So when the drivers load in, obviously we can't see it, but on their monitors in the garage, they get a weather
Ah,
forecast for qualifying in the race.
yeah, yeah. I get
And
you
their
now.
weather forecast gives 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, half hour, 45 minute, 60 minute.
Oh, okay.
It tells you what the weather's going to do,
Ah, right,
but
decent.
it's only set to approximate, so that could be wrong.
But yeah, it just gives you something to think about while you're out
Yeah.
there. Ah, fair play.
So the drivers can tell when it's happening. We can't.
So we're just like, oh, it's raining.
We're a bit in the dark.
Makes it more interesting, doesn't it? The rain's coming down quite heavy, to be fair. Don't know if it's coming off anytime soon.
Doesn't look that heavy, really. I've
To be
noticed
fair,
there's no real spray off the back of the cars either.
I've not really seen the rain on this game enough to know if this is going to be classed as heavy or if it gets heavier than this. So,
No, it
oh,
does
hang
get
on,
heavy in this, obviously, because
there's
there's
a there's a bit of spray coming off. Spray coming off. I'm on Midfield Motion. There's a bit of spray coming off Gaza.
um, no, obviously we've got the class the extreme wet tyres, the full wet weather tyres to use. This isn't really that heavy.
The blue ones, eh?
Yeah.
The
If
wet.
anything, it does look like the rain has eased a little bit, so it could be stopping soon.
Just get on the safety car.
I reckon that rain's going to stop within the next sort of 2 to 3 laps, if that.
Be interested to see what the boys go for then. Oh, mind you, they're still getting the mediums, aren't they? What was in it? Was it in the old F1? Didn't it have like a safety car glitch?
Oh, there's been
What was
safety
that
car
about?
glitches on most F1s.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
So what was that then?
Depends
Just
what safety.
smallest contact. And it'd be like
When the safety car would come out?
Nah, just like the safety car glitch in general. Like, remember like Ash, I remember like being on headset and like, oh, the safety car, it's like a safety car glitch sort of thing.
We had
Like a couple
one
times,
where literally safety car come out and it was due to come out for like a big accident, so it came out and then it went back in, and then like you'd race for maybe half a lap to a lap and the safety car come back out.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Just popping to mess things right up.
But yeah, it was near the end of the race anyway, so the safety car I think can come out a maximum of 6 times. I think. Might be 5. It's either
What,
5
then
or
after
6.
that, no more?
Yeah, then after that you can't get any more.
Okay.
But if it comes out at the end of the race, it has to come in by the end. So on this one, because we got 35 laps, it would have to come in at the end of lap 33.
What, just to make it fair?
So you get 2 laps of racing at the end.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's just
doesn't
the way the game is programmed. That will happen, no matter what.
Right.
So the safety car could get called out on lap 32. By the end of lap 33, it'll be in.
So it's a good thing, isn't it? So
I mean,
people like me and yourself
it
who are
depends.
commentating and
It depends what position you're in. For someone like Sid, this safety car is an absolute lifesaver. For someone like Briefing Cow, this safety car is just, you know, pissed on his bonfire.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Say the pack's bunching right up now. To be interesting now, we've got a drama here.
Safety car should be in this lap. So it'll give
Look
you a
at the
warning when
field.
it hits the end or the end of sector 2, start of sector 3. The lights will go out on the safety car when it's coming in. See all the flashing lights on it.
Yeah. When
There
they
you
go out,
across
there we
the
go.
line for sector 3, lights go out. So now Briefing Cow is in charge of the pack. Interesting
Who's
to
gonna
see
jump
when
on
he's
who
going
then?
to go. I'm going to go with Dreams to start with.
What, Dream's gonna get the jump on Briefing Cow?
I doubt it.
Nah, can't be.
Safety car is in the pit lane, so when is Briefing Cow going to go?
Briefing Cow for me is like,
Hasn't gone.
looks like he's crashed about a million times. Like goes towards the barrier and like flicks back in.
Trying to
My
weave, get
game's
some
just-
heat in them tyres. He's gone. Dreams, he's not called Dreams napping though. Dreams going to send it down the inside of turn 1.
Oh, here we go.
No, but Vale's looking up the inside of Dreams now instead.
Vale's licking his lips here. Oh,
Syrah
Dreams
got the
trying
move
out-
done on Alan.
outside.
Keep an eye on the McLaren. Keep an eye on that McLaren.
Go on,
Mikey's
Mikey, lad.
made a
Go on,
move.
boy. Go on.
Oh.
Go on, lad.
Sid makes a move on Trev for 15th.
Consider it to the
place.
15th. Go on, consider it, boy. Where's the Ulster? He's on 11th. Behind Mikey at the minute.
Midfield Marshall looking for any way he can to get past Gaza.
Oh.
Vale has just
Oh.
dropped off the back.
Oh,
of
Midfield's
Dreams.
Marshall's done
Midfield
it.
Maestro gets that move done. Gaza looks like he is not comfortable in these wet conditions at all.
He's dropping off here. UK Matt's on it
Mikey's had
next.
a moment somewhere.
Oh. Mike's been done by the
Lost a
Ulster.
place.
Oh, Ulster's been done again. Oh, Ulster's back up the 10th.
We're watching these two have a right ding dong.
I've got left just watching like the pack there, like just seeing what's changing. I'm trying to jump between.
Going left at hammer on top. The front two have just disappeared up the road.
And Ulster definitely having a battle on here. Ulster coming out on top so far. Unless Matt's going to try and dive bomb on the inside. Oh, I think he's done it as well. Oh, still neck and neck.
Going for a
Oh, he's
move.
done it now. Oh, Mikey's slipped down to 14th now.
Oh, Gaza and Matt banging wheels.
Matthew and Ulster got a nice little race going on here.
Convict. Oh,
Convict, Gaza.
Up into turn 4. Vale is like a cork in a bottle in third. He has got Syrah, Allen and midfield Maestro all lining up behind him, waiting to pounce. Would not be surprised to see Syrah make a move into turn 1 next time around.
Vale. And dive bomb
Looks-
on
yeah,
the inside.
He looks like he's got the pace that if he got past, he'd drive away.
The rain's really brought some drivers out and pulled some drivers back in, isn't it?
Going to make rain,
Oh.
greatest leveller.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Syrah didn't
Seen
find
right
a way
changes
past
in
that
drivers,
time.
No, we
Syrah's
didn't.
probably, he looks like he's quicker on corner exit than Vale.
But Vale's on the straight.
But yeah, he's just not got the straight line speed or the DRS to get the move done. So if he's going to make a move, it's got to be somewhere Vale's not going to be expecting it. It's got to be unconventional. He's got to get a great run out of a corner. And just fully commit to sending one. Fully Danny Rickett. No, you don't. Oh, he's not going to go there, is he? Oh, he is.
Oh, he's gone wide. They went wide there.
Tanya Vale is holding this pack up something rotten.
So midfield, Alan and Cyril.
He is like the
Quite
cork in a
close-ish.
bottle to them.
Isn't it? Maybe we're gonna go pop here.
Sira is desperate to find a way through because I think he might even have the pace of the front two. But he's now 6.8 seconds behind them because he can't get past Vale.
Where'd you find the? This one's changed. Might spend on 7 places. So the Vale's down by 2. Brief and Cow's up by 3. Dreams up by 1. Sarah's up by 4. Alan's down by 3. Next Marshall's up by 3. UK Matt's up by 5. Gaz's down by 3. Matthew up by 8. Fair play. Interesting. A very interesting race this rain.
Trouble is for Sira, not only is he looking to make a move, he's got Alan behind him looking to make a move.
Literally, who's gonna go first? Briefing Cow and Dreams have absolutely ran away with it.
Yeah, Vale really does not like the wet conditions, really struggling.
No. Considering his quality was sublime, really. It's fast.
Yes, yeah, in the dry he had pace over everyone.
Oh, I think his last 3 qualifying laps on Q3 where he beat everyone.
Further down the field, we've got Antho, he's got a couple of Aston Martins in front of him.
Oh, 10 laps left.
Yeah, 10 to go.
Oh, Sid Rick, 3 second time penalty.
He's only half a second behind Bebs.
Well, there ain't going to be no goal this race.
Oh, there it is. It's a goal.
Go! You wouldn't know that.
Oh, Antho's got past Matthew. Matthew gonna fight back though. Ollie looks like he's gone deep into that corner.
So, we've got it, Sarah, UK Allen and Vale all still quite close still. Like you say, it's still cork in a bottle, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I genuinely feel like Sira's gonna eventually just send one.
You got fast gas, got fastest lap still. 120.
Yeah, obviously they're not going to beat that in these conditions.
Oh, absolutely not. The Dreams is 2 seconds off Briefing Cow now. The gap's getting bigger. Oh, now 2.3. 2.4 now, it's increasing.
They've got 10 seconds over Vale in third. Oh, who is that in the Alfa Romeo? Is that Mikey? He's had a big moment. He might need to pit for some new underwear. Someone want to check his car for brown stains?
Have we got it then? So
Zera's going to
they're
go for
11
it,
seconds up
surely.
top now.
Surely.
Oh,
He's gone for it.
Oh, he's done it. Oh, oh, oh. He's going to get the inside line. Bale's
Going to hang it
inside
round
line.
the outside.
Oh,
Turn 2.
has he done it?
Gives
Oh,
him the
no, he
inside
hasn't.
line for turn 3.
Oh, touching. Oh, he's done well. He's done well to hold it there. Hold him off there.
You can tell Zera's got more pace. He just cannot get past. Antho looks like he's doing a stellar job in that Williams. If Syrah can get past Vale and get that McLaren on the podium, I think he might just get my driver of the day.
No, fair play. He's had a very good drive. I'll give him that.
Looks like he's just backed off from the back of Vale slightly, up the gap at 4/10 now. Here we go, Antho. Looking for a way past Convict.
And well, it's nice to see Anfield Corner hasn't consumed him this race.
Oh, that's it. You've done him now. Curse of the commentator.
Nah, he'll be alright. Gets to the commentator.
Antho, what a move. Round the outside of Convict. Love that.
Made light work
So
of
many
that.
battles. So
There
many
is.
battles.
Safety car's definitely made it interesting, isn't it?
Oh,
So with the
yes.
top
Only
two.
problem is, with the rain, you're just waiting on someone to make a mistake before you can get past.
This from Marshall, UK Allen and Sarah, it's still close to these three. UK Matt's kind of sort of gaining on them. Has a
Yeah, he
Anfield just
was
off
over
behind
2
him.
seconds behind. Gaps now down
Who?
to 1.8.
What's that, UK Matt?
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I think Syrah's running slightly more wing than what Vale is. Because he looks quicker through the twistier parts of the track. And on traction zones. Vale looks like, even when Syrah's burning the ERS, Vale
Seems
looks
to
like
lose
he's
him on the
got
straight,
the
doesn't he?
straight line speed
Yeah, look
to
now, look,
defend
he's
it.
pulling away there. On that straight, and then Sarah's running on the corner.
It's almost like Syrah needs to get like a run out of this corner to then send it into the chicane, or where he tried before. He knows it's got to be an unconventional move.
Oh yeah, definitely. Unless he can really do it on the turn one.
Unless he proper full Danny Rick, sends it and just trusts Vale not to turn
He's
into.
gonna send it.
Gotta
The
lick
DRS
the
will be
stamp
laughing.
and send it. Oh, Vale's had a twitch going into the final corner. And again on the exit. This is Syrah's chance.
Oh, they're neck and neck. Who's gonna yield first? I think he's done it.
Oh, Syrah's going to go deep on the brakes.
Oh,
Oh, he's had a
touch.
moment. Oh, no.
Bill's back on
His
it.
eyes lit up. He was tasting the champagne.
Wow.
Oh, Cedric and Beb's going at it.
USA race, very interesting. Right, here we go.
Again,
What's going on here?
haven't said
So,
anything.
Sarah Vale still battling.
I still knocking lumps out one another. We got a yellow. Oh, Mikey's been arged. Full
He's
safety
gone.
car. Full course safety car.
The big cow
S
just can't get a
Mate,
break, can he?
them two have got a 17-second lead. And a safety car comes out. They are absolutely steaming right now. Sira's absolutely gutted because he was already drinking champagne.
Oh, he was, and then he just went too deep on that corner, didn't he?
He
But
went too deep. He tried to put the power down too early and just lit up the rears. Slight touch of wheels and that was that. That was all she wrote.
that was all she wrote. Yeah.
So Matthew has come into the pits.
So, um, so
Yep.
Bale Sir's
Well,
going to be
this
bunching up
safety car,
again.
I reckon, will be out until lap 33, probably.
It's going to be in it. It's funny. It's funny we speak about that as well, wasn't it? Early on in the race, and here we are. It's a shame for that. So Del-Rio's made everyone monkey all out. So, you reckon it's going to stay brief and cow? Do you reckon I reckon it's going to probably... Well, I reckon the first two are going to stay the same. Anything after that, I think it's anyone's game, really.
Dreams will need a
Let's streets catch
very, very good safety car restart to get the better of Cow. If he gets in front of him on the restart, then Dreams could win this. Because it's,
Absolutely.
as we've seen from Syrah and Vale, it's incredibly difficult to get a move done in the wet.
So now it's made that gap smaller. Sarah catches Vale napping.
Yeah. I think Syrah knows that's his
Sipping that.
best chance.
Oh, absolutely. He'll be sipping that moe.
So safety car is in this lap. We're going to get 3 laps of racing to decide the winner of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Dreams taking a wide line, look. Cow's gone already. Dreams
Here we
not
go.
close enough to get that move done. Syrah not close enough to Vale either. No other moves happening. Oh, Sid's made his way past Bebs into turn 1 and sorry, Matthew. Matthew's cutting grass. Vale has already dropped off a second in a sector in the front 2.
It's staying the same, isn't it? Oh, Syrah's at Vale's rear again.
Mate, Syrah must be bored looking at the back of that.
Yeah, he'd be dreaming about that tonight. The nightmares of that Alpine's backside.
Vale has gone full Alonso mode.
What do you think? He's not getting far, but he's...
Oh, Alan and Maestro side by side into the hairpin. Syrah knows he's not close enough this time. 3.5 tenths. He is not. Make that happen. Convict on Gaza. He's going to go for it. That's some lunch. Ollie's ended up out wide there.
Oh.
And lost out. Oh, Gaza's round. He got caught on the front of Ollie's car.
So much going on, I don't want to look here. The map
Ollie
is
got
back
wing
at the
damage?
holster.
Think. Oh, Ollie's not got wing damage, or if he has, it's not visible to us. So Sid back up to where he started this race. Oh, he's got a move done.
Oh, he's gone to the ninth as well.
Oh no, he's been hit.
Oh, no way. PRL boys 11 to 14.
Any team orders happening at Aston Martin? Convict, this is James.
Boys.
Here we go, Syrah. Into turn 1.
Go, yeah.
2 tenths, no. Decides against it. He's got to make a move somewhere on this lap if he wants the bubbly.
What's that champagne? What's the bubbly?
Not the Michael variety.
Oh.
No, he's not going to do it, is he? He's not going to do it. Oh, he thought about it.
Oh! Oh, he's done it! I think he's done it! Go on, lad!
No, Vale's got the inside line now for the... He's got the inside line for the chicane.
Oh, it's tight here. Oh.
Vale's running out of road.
There. He had no choice. Oh, he's done it!
Banging wheels.
He's done it!
There's contact behind.
Mate, Alan's just went flying. I think it was Alan.
I feel
a
a steward's report coming in on that one. Calling it as I see it, I feel there's going to be a steward's report coming in.
I was looking behind on Syrah and just seeing like the Red Bull doing a big drift, like DK in the background. Look.
Briefing Cow, oblivious to it all, as his dreams. 1-2 for them.
Syrah's getting the bubbly.
Syrah is going to get a taste of the bubbly.
Amphil tea. Amphil didn't stack it. He didn't stack up on his Anfield corner.
He did not. Maestro 5th, Alan 6th, Amfo 7th in the
Learn from his
Williams. What
mistakes.
a drive. What a drive in the Williams.
Whoa.
Matt 8th, Ulster 9th, Convict 10th, Matthew 11th, Trev 12th, Sid in 13th.
Well, what we agreed, I feel agreeing with you, mate. Driver of the day, mate. It's got to be Surrey, mate, with that. Just at the end of that as well.
Well, it depends on the stewarding reports. If there's one that comes in for that, then
It was very neck and neck between them both, and it's one of them, isn't it?
I mean, if it doesn't go to
Really need,
Syrah, then it's going to Antho, because Antho
yeah.
he had a spin in that race of turn 4, I think it was, and
To be fair,
he's done
oh,
really well to bring it back.
to be fair though, Matt didn't even. I think Matt was like P20. Didn't qualify, did he? He went on quali 3 and he got quite up the old leaderboard there. Come the end.
There we have it. Look, Briefing Cow is your winner. Dreams P2. Syrah rounds out the podium in P3. Vale in 4th, misses out on the last lap after a bit of a ding dong with Syrah. Midfield
Ding dong.
Maestro 5th, Alan 6th, Antho 7th in the Williams. That's a fantastic drive. Look, 15th to 7th. That's a gain of 8 places. Matt 12th to 8th in the Red Bull. Ollie 9th, your championship leader, only P9
Go.
in his Alpha Tauri. Convict 10th, Matthew 11th, Trevin 12th, Sid 13th, Bebs in 14th, Gaza 15th, Mikey, Mini Devil, and Dodos are your retirees.
And there we have it, folks.
And that is your Hungarian Grand Prix.
Fully enjoyed that.
Yes,
Bit
it was a
Bit of
good race.
privilege. Anyone listening
Thank
in?
you for joining me.
No problem at all. Anyone listening? Get your record out and watch the USA because it's a very interesting race.
There
To
you
say
go.
the
There
least.
you have it from Louis Dowski. USA is worth the watch.
Very interesting.
What race is it next week? Not really. Not in the real life in PRL. It is. Japan. We've got Japan next
Ooh,
week.
interesting. That'd be very interesting.
And then
Well, anyway,
after Japan, we've got break week. Joy.
I was yeah, just break week, is it? Happy days.
Yeah, after Japan.
Some boys to brush it up on their driving skills. See where they
Mikey, looking at
improve.
you after that vintage.
I'm expecting big
We
things.
sorted it out in the town.
Big,
To be
big
fair,
things.
it's not Towery, so I don't care.
There you go.
Didn't bin the Towery.
Been the Alpha instead.
Right. Join us next week for Japan, land of the rising sun.
Hiya!